For another time trial event. It's ADG, and here I am again on Dirt Rally 2. In fact, I'll just adjust my camera slightly. It keeps moving slightly. It's a little bit better. Yeah, so we're in New England, USA. We're on Fuller Mountain Ascent. It's daytime, clear, dry surface. Just to explain, it's a 4.13 mile stage before I actually explain. So yeah, I've already been through this about 30 times, trying to beat my time. So I just thought I'd do a bit of a stream of now I'm actually at the point where I'm really pushing and trying to get ultimate lap time out of the car through here. So hopefully, if I push hard enough, I'll get there in the end and beat what I've already done. And I'll watch the replay and pretty much call it a do. I've put it on the stream because I've no idea if it's going to take me half an hour or 10 minutes or 3 hours. So here I am. Plus you can see me on the wheel and see what I'm doing. In case you're interested, it's Fanatec CSL Elite wheel that I'm using with the Fanatec V3 pedals. Pretty good gear. Works just fine for me anyway. So let's have a look. Straight on the soft tyres. Not going to do anything different. Let's check the leaderboard, see where I am at the moment. So I'm in 95th with my 255.925, but that's in the world. That's not against this time trial event that I'm doing. I'm kind of new to this group, so I entered loads of people, and it looks like it only went up this morning as well, so I might be one of the first people to go through and try this. Anyway, so we'll get underway. I've done the 255.924, but believe me, that is pushing to get that time. So now I've got to really flat out all the way from the start and just hope that I can beat that time with a better run. But it's not going to be easy, I'll be honest. It's fast. And I mean, when I say flat out, I mean pretty much flat out. I've gone through here quite a few times already, so I know the stage. I know bits, the crucial bits I need to take care of. So slow out of there because I was in second gear instead of first, waffling my way through this intro as I start. But we're off now and I'll start shutting up and concentrating. This is a good corner just before I do shut up.
Into 6 left long. Into 5 right long.
Love that corner, it's good, good hairpin. Good entry into the hairpin as well.
Don't cut, 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right, 100. 6 left, 100.
Oh, hit the wall a little bit.
6 left of a crest.
Oh, bad time to scratch my eye. Jesus Christ, thought I'd get away with that, but no. Scratched my eye and that's it. I've gone off and hit a rock. So that's a bad start. But here we go, we'll start again. So, like I say, I've got to push. And my ghost is pushing just as hard as me, so got to make up small differences on my ghost basically to try and beat my time.
Right of a jumps. Into don't cut, 4 left long. Opens of a crest, 30, turn late, hairpin left.
Going wide, nearly.
Flat, 6 right long. 130.
Got out of the hairpin half decently that time, not too bad.
And keep right to the 200. 4 right, very long, tightens turn, hairpin right. Into 6 left long. Into 5 right long.
So got a bit messy and I got a bit out of control halfway through that corner into that hairpin, but gathered it up and still got through it quite nicely in the end. This is a crucial corner, this one. It's a tricky corner to carry any kind of speed through because of that bank on the right hand side, and it's so easy to collect that bank. Anyway, I managed it this time round.
Into 6 left, extra long.
Oh, just a little touch on the rear end on the fence there.
100.
No! Oh, just didn't get it turned in anywhere near the apex. So that's basically, as soon as I have a little mistake like that, I could carry on, but my ghost is going to go past me, so I need to make sure I don't have any little incidents at all, and if I do, the tiny little ones that don't cost me any time, or very minimal time. So there might be quite a few restarts involved in this. I'm sorry if you're not into watching that kind of thing, then you might be better off watching someone better than me. But like I say, just trying to really push, which I think normally gives you pretty good action. Keep dropping behind my ghost coming out of that hairpin, so that's not brilliant.
Right, very long, tightens turn, hairpin right. Into 6 left long. Into 5 right long. Into 6 left of a crest. 80. Don't cut, 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right, 100, 6 left, 100.
Oh, that's good through there, that was fast. Gained on my ghost there.
Into caution, 4 right long tightens. Into 6 left, extra long. Into 6 right, extra long, tightens 5, 100.
Done it again, I've gone wide on the exit there. Oh, don't know why, but it just doesn't infuse you to chuck it into that corner really early, but I should do. Get around it a lot easier, and then I'll be able to carry the speed out a lot better as well. Instead of worrying about going into the fence as soon as I turn in, and then lifting off the throttle and braking and everything to compensate for it.
Open to the crest, 30, turn late, hairpin left. And flat, 6 right long, 130.
I was quite neat through there, cut the apex as much as I could.
Into 6 right, and keep right to the 200. 4 right, very long, tightens turn, hairpin right. Into 6 left long.
Oh no, that's an entry into a hairpin. Don't know what I did there, but that was awesome. Well, I actually got it sideways and kind of lost it on the brakes rather than touching the handbrake, and just went fully sideways, controlled it quite nicely, and actually managed to still get towards the apex a little bit. So I hadn't actually lost too much time, and that was good. No, too close to the apex, rode the wall a little bit, and that's pushed me on. Oh, it's so punishing. Come on. Not even got close to getting through yet. Oh, god damn.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5 right long, opens over crest 50. 4 right over jumps into don't cut. 4 left long. Opens over crest 30, turn late, hairpin left. And flat, 6 right long. 130. Middle of a crest into 6
What tends
right.
to happen when you do these time trial events is that you learn the beginning of the stage really quite well because there's so many restarts, but then you don't know the end of the stage quite as well, so it all gets a bit tricky further on.
Into 6 left long. Into 5 right long.
Good out of there this time.
Into 6 left.
Not the fastest, but nice and neat and tidy.
Don't cut. 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right. 100. 6 left. 120.
Got away with a wall tap there. Not great for the replay, but never mind.
Into 6 left. Extra long.
So close to going into that bank again as the apex. I was very close, and it would have happened again to push me out wide and gone deep. So took it into this one a bit earlier this time. That's better.
5 left of a crest. 140. Turn unseen. 1 right.
Bloody is unseen as well.
Gate. 30. Turn 1 left. Opens through narrow gate. 120. Cut
Oh, a bit wide on the exit.
Into 5 right of a crest, extra long, opens of a crest, 50. Keep flat, middle of a crest, 100. Keep left of a crest, jump, 120. Crest, jump, and 5 right. Into 6 left, don't cut, 100. Keep middle of a crest, big jump, 40. 4 left long, opens. Into 6 right.
Oh no, they're chucking it in, and then they're chucking it in. Oh god, what was that? So I was battling with my ghost all the way through there as well, so it goes to show that I'm pretty even with my time. I need to do something with the gearing, I think, to actually try and make any difference. Otherwise I'm just going to be side by side with my ghost even if I'm flat out. So let's, oh no, that's not how you do it. Let's actually just start.
5 right long.
We'll return to service.
Opens of a crest.
And then, because I'm used to the way the car feels really, I don't really want to do too much to it, but other than change the gears to be a little bit longer maybe. So I'm going to make quite a drastic difference probably to the gearing here by just picking it up quite a lot. But hopefully it'll make a difference to the way the car drives, and the power and the fast sections will be slightly faster through all the gears, not just fifth gear.
2, 1, 5 right long, opens over crest 50, 4 right of it jumps into don't cut, 4 left long, opens over crest 30, turn late, hairpin left, and flat 6 right long, 130.
That were a bit naughty, but never mind.
Middle of a crest.
The ghost has just appeared in front of me because of that terrible hairpin then. I was slow into it, then I cut the corner as well.
Very long, tightens turn, hairpin right. Into 6 left long. Into 5
Caught
right
the
long.
bank on the way in, but not too bad. With the rear end, didn't upset the car too much. Not at all actually.
Don't cut, 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right, 100, 6 left, 120.
Gearing just seems that little bit better for not being caught mid-gear through some of these corners as well.
Into 6 left, extra long. Into 6 right, extra long. Tightens 5, 100. 5 left long, 100.
Nearly wide on the exit, kept it going though. This is where we maybe can gain though on the gears, just be that faster, that little bit faster top speed on these faster sections.
Opens through narrow gate, 30, turn 1 left, opens through narrow gate, 120.
Going wide, oh I just caught the tree. Got away with it.
Of a crest, extra long, opens of a crest, 50. Keep flat, middle of a crest, 100.
This is a section where I can catch up and make up a bit more time through this, these corners through this section I think.
5 right, into 6 left, don't cut, 100. Keep middle of a crest.
That was good.
Big jump,
Nice and
40,
smooth through there.
4 left long, opens, into 6 right, 70, 4 right long, opens, into 4 left long, 30, 6 right, opens long, into slow, 6 left, and 6 right long, tightens turn, 3 long, opens, 30, 5 right long, opens, 30,
Oh no,
4
keep
right
it going,
long,
keep it going. I was up on my go, so I just want to carry on.
4 right tightens,
Might have lost me too much time, that little touch though.
long, tightens, 4 cut, into 5
Oh,
right
I got away with that one.
into 5 left
Oh,
long,
it's scrappy at the end now, towards the last couple of corners. Can I do it? Can I get past the time? Oh no, I think it is actually. Oh, it's unfortunate to do it so scrappy at the end, but yes, I have beaten my time. Right, so you can see you've really got to push. So I'm going to watch a bit of the replay and then crack on with another go, because it does take it out of you a little bit, concentrating hard all the way through that. How do you change up the gears, the angles, camera angles? So that's a massive corner cut, took the barriers away with the corner. Absolutely flat out into here, bouncing off the limiter as you can hear. So a tiny touch on the wall, but it didn't really affect me too much, and got a decent run out of that corner. Sounds good, these R5 cars, when you listen to the replay back. All the pops and everything on as the anti-lag kicks in, and on when you go down the brakes and go down the gears. Sounds brutal. Where I just touched that tree probably actually helped me to get through that gate, otherwise I would have gone wide and hit the gate. So anyway, let's crack on with another attempt. That was quite fun. Oh, see if we can get in the 54s. If we get in the 54s, I think I'll have to call it a do, because I really won't be able to beat that, I don't think. So the gearing might have helped, so I did get a faster time. Let's see if it's worth putting up even more with another run, and see if we can get even faster again. If not, we'll try a gearing and then do another run after that. Oh no. In fact, let's, before we get too carried away, and just attempt again. Let's try the gearing up even more. So it did seem to help then. Don't want it too high, but certainly a few clicks higher again. So let's try that. 255.150. My first time through this stage was a 3 minutes 9 seconds stage time. So the improvement going through and through over and over again is quite dramatic.
And flat, 6 right long, 130. Middle of a crest into 6 right, and keep right to the 200.
Just feel that little bit slower on the gears. I'm not having to grab the gears quite as quickly to go through them.
Tightens turn, hairpin right. Into 6 left long. Into 5 right long. Into 6 left of a crest.
I had to hold the slide for a long time going into there then, and then correct it, and then get it done on the brakes for the hairpin again.
Into 6 right, 100, 6 left.
No, oh, can handle that little touch, but no more than that.
6 left of a crest.
I'm dropping back from a ghost now, that's worrying.
Into 6 left, extra long. Into 6 right, extra long. 5, 100. 5 left long.
Hit the inside bang, but again pushing so hard to carry the speed through these corners now. I'm not just going through them like you normally would go on your first run, trying to be respectful and miss all the walls. I'm trying to push to the max.
Opens through narrow gate. 30, turn 1 left. Opens through narrow gate. 120.
I should have been in second gear then. Slow coming out of there.
5 right of a crest. Extra long. Opens of a crest. 50. Keep flat. Middle of a crest. 100. Keep
Faster through that second sector though.
120. Crest. Jump. And 5 right. To 6 left. Don't cut. 100. Keep middle of a crest. Big jump. 40. 4 left long. Opens. To 6 right.
Oh my god, it's so easy to lose it through that corner. You're going so quickly, you chuck it in so fast. Oh, hitting the limiter in 4th there. God damn, that's put me off. Ah, Damn. Restart time. Don't know if the gearing, putting it that high up's actually done me any favours this time round. We'll try again though and see if it makes any difference.
5, 4.
We're going to do a start from the back actually.
1, go. 5 right long, opens over crest 50.
Always good.
4 right over jumps, into don't cut, 4 left long. Opens over crest 30, turn late, hairpin left. And flat, 6 right long. 130. Middle of a crest, into 6 right, and keep right to the 200. 4 right, very long, tightens turn, hairpin right.
That sideways.
Into 6 left long.
Jesus Christ, that'd have been good if I'd got away with that one. That'd have looked awesome.
Into 6 left of a crest, 80. Into 6 left long.
It's a restart. That'd have looked really good if we could have carried that off. Just a bit too narrow to get away with those kind of stuff, that kind of thing down into there.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Quite a hard corner to get the entry right into that hairpin because you're loading up the tyres all the way through as you go through the 4 right, and then you get to the tightening hairpin, and then you've already got a lot of, if you have to brake anymore, you've already got oh god, I'm talking too much. You've already got a lot of load on your tyres, and it's really hard to brake that bit more, and when you do, it tends to put you into a bit of a spin because you've already loaded up the what would it be, your left hand side tyres. So you're asking a lot of them as you're going in through that fast 4 right, and you're on the brakes already, slowly bringing it down on the brakes. Then you have to increase the braking because you get towards that hairpin, and because if you're already sideways and slightly sideways into there, then it's just going to go more on you as soon as you hit the brakes more for the hairpin, and that's when you get into a massive slide like I did then. Anyway, enough about that. Don't half talk some crap sometimes about myself.
Opens of a crest 30, turn late, hairpin left. And flat, 6 right.
Come on, get round it.
130.
That's not too bad, I can handle that.
Middle of a crest, into 6 right.
Probably
Keep right to the 200.
changing gear a little bit too early, short shifting through the earlier gears just because they're a bit longer now than I'm expecting,
Turn, hairpin right.
or than I'm used to.
Into 6 left long. Into 5 right long. Into 6 left of a crest.
See, it went sideways, loaded up the tyres and then got it even more sideways to get the hairpin right.
Into 6 right, 100, 6 left, 120.
Really important corner to carry the speed through there, so I don't mind touching that bank a little bit if it means I can carry a touch more speed.
Into 6 left, extra long.
That sideways, what's going on now?
Into 6 right.
Just keep getting my entries a little bit too wild. Just again trying to push, trying to get that faster and faster time. It gets harder and harder to get through the corners.
3, 2, 1, go. 5 right long, opens over crest 50. 4 right to the jumps.
Really want to improve now though and get an even faster time.
Opens over crest 30, turn late, hairpin left. And flat, 6 right long. 130. Middle of a crest, into 6 right, and keep right to the 200.
TV reminder came on to tell me my TV's about to turn off.
Very long.
Not distracting at all.
Hairpin right. Into 6 left long. Into 5
That was
right
quite
long.
good. I like that hairpin, I've done it that many times now. It's a really fun corner. Be a frustrating corner if you weren't expecting it like, but it's good fun when you know what's coming.
100, 6 left, 120.
Pass through there, that's good.
6 left of a crest, into caution, 4 right long tightens, into 6 left, extra long.
No. Oh, no.
Right, extra
section where you carry quite a bit of speed as well, so it's ruined my time a little bit, but my Ghost has only just gone past me, so I'll stick with it.
Left of a crest, 140, turn unseen, one right. Opens through narrow gate, 30, turn one left, opens through narrow gate, 120. Cut 6 left of it.
So slow into the first one, but fast through the second one there. I think I've gained on my Ghost again there. Looking for tiny differences now. Tiny little moments that make all the difference through some of these corners.
100. Keep left of a crest, jump. 120. Crest, jump. 5 right. To 6 left, don't cut. 100. Keep middle of a crest, big jump. 40. 4 left long. Opens into 6 right, 70, 4 right long, opens into 4 left long, 30, 6 right, opens long, into slow,
no.
6 left,
oh, thought I was going into the bank there.
Tightens turn, 3 long, opens 30, 5 right long,
that's an apex. Hitting the wall all the way around. At least I got it tucked in nice and close there. Oh, it's not the Titans. Come on. Come on. Missed the barrier. Oh, a couple of corners left. It's getting scrappy like it does every time. Have I done it? Yes. So not a you have to get that scrappy section in at the end to improve, but I've actually keep going faster and faster. I'm surprising myself here. So I'm into the 53s now, the high 53s. So let's see where that actually puts me on the leaderboard. Not in this time trial, because I've got to wait till that's like put up on Facebook with the guy who does it all. So I'm only 11 seconds, 11 and a half seconds. Oh, excuse me, 11 and a half seconds off the fastest guy that's ever been through here. I'm quite impressed with that. I have had loads of attempts, bear in mind, so not like I've had one go and I've done that. So they're all in Volkswagens. So the first Mitsubishi Space Star is a 245 and he's in 9th place. 245. Where am I? 245. Bloody hell. It's like 8 seconds quicker. Right. One more. It's slightly addictive as this. One more go. I better check my phone, just make sure no one's tried ringing me out with my headphones on. Oh, I've got a few messages as well. Right.
5, 4,
Ultimate pushing now. Not that I haven't been already, but I'm going to have to just try and improve that a little bit more. There's not one corner that I can make a mistake on or a bad mistake on and lose time on now. I haven't got anywhere that I can give up a little bit of time and still get away with it and try and beat my time. This is probably a corner where I could gain a little bit more time, to be fair, that hairpin, and maybe I have there. That was quite good. I haven't seen my Ghost yet, so it's looking good to start with. Anyway, I'll concentrate and shut up.
Very long, tightens turn, hairpin right. Into 6 left long. Into
oh, slow to get the traction out there.
Into 6 left.
Seem to spin the wheels for ages.
80. Don't cut, 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right, 100. 6 left, 120. 6 left of a crest, into caution, 4 right.
As long as you don't hit that bank too heavy, you can predictably use it to actually hold you on the exit.
Into 6 right, extra long, tightens 5, 100. 5 left long.
It's better through there, that was faster, carried more speed into there then. It's good run so far.
140, turn unseen, 1 right. Opens through narrow gate. 30, turn 1 left, opens through narrow gate, 120, cut 6 left of a dip, into 5 right of a crest, extra long, opens of a crest, 50. Keep flat, middle of a crest, 100. Keep left of a crest, jump, 120. Crest, jump, 5 right. To 6 left, don't cut, 100. Keep middle of a crest, big jump, 40. 4 left long, opens.
No! Oh, for God's sake, that same corner. Something about that corner, I think I turn in that a little bit too early. You just drop down off a little jump and I turn in just after that and I think the car's just a bit unsettled and it just goes on you. Every other corner feels fine, but that just seems to catch me out.
6 right, opens long, into slow, 6 left.
Anyway, that's ruined that one, so one more attempt. I was in front of my ghost there as well, a bit disappointed then.
5, 4.
Can I beat it? I'm not sure I can. It's a bloody hell of a fast time I've done already to try and beat. To beat it now, I've got to be so precise, it's unbelievable. And so flat out the whole bloody time, it's got no room for error at all.
130.
But I am going to beat it. I can feel it. As long as I don't see my ghost in front of me, I'm all good.
4 right, very long, tightens turn, heavy right. Into 6 left long.
Gathered that up quite nicely, kept it close to the apex.
Into 6 left of a crest.
That was good.
80.
I feel like I've gained time now.
Don't cut.
That was good through that hairpin. Tiny bit of time I've gained.
100. 6 left.
Hit the barrier on the right, not the barrier, the wall, carry the speed.
Into caution.
Keep doing it every stage, getting away with it.
Into 6 left. Extra long.
Nearly cut too close to the apex then. Touched the bank, but got
Extra long.
quite precise to miss it.
100. 5 left long. 150.
Probably a bit slow through there, didn't carry that much speed or as much as I probably could have done. But I'm still in front of my ghost as far as I know.
Unseen. 1 right. Opens through narrow gate.
Oh, that's late.
30.
I couldn't see that coming, it does say unseen.
Opens through narrow
Oh, I know where it is as well, that's ruined that. Oh, come on. Bloody hell. So annoying when you're in front of your ghost and you're having a good stage and then...
5.
For some reason I just didn't see that time round.
2, 1, go. 5 right long.
And didn't get the braking done at the right point.
4 right of it jumps into don't cut. 4 left long. Opens of a crest. 30 turn late. Heavy left. And flat. 6 right long. 130.
Cutting the corner a little bit, but you can get away with it.
6 right. And
Just about missed the rock on the inside.
4 right. Very long. Tightens turn. Heavy right.
No, don't hit the wall. He's going.
Into 5 right.
Gonna hit the wall at speed there on the outside, but I managed to just tap it instead and get away with it.
80. Don't cut. 5 left of a
This
crest.
corner here is the worst corner.
Into 6 right. 100. 6 left.
Hit the side again. Just trying to avoid it,
6
but
left of a crest.
it's more or less impossible.
4 right long tightens. Into 6 left. Extra long.
Whoa, tiny touch on the fence then.
Extra
Might have heard it.
tightens. 5. 100.
Don't go wide, don't go wide. Oh no. No, that post I thought was going to stop me dead, but it hasn't.
140.
Let's carry on, scrap it, but try and still get a time out of it.
30. Turn 1 left. Opens through narrow gate. 120.
Ah, wide on exit. I didn't touch my handbrake and I should have done.
Into 5 right of a
Didn't get it
crest.
turned in properly.
Extra long. Opens of a crest. 50.
Keep it on. Ooh, that was close to going off.
Middle of a crest. 100.
Had my rear wheels on the grass for a second.
Jump. 120. Crest. Jump. 5 right.
These jumps are pretty fun. especially this one.
Cut 100. Keep middle of a crest. Big jump 40. 4 left long. Opens. Into 6 right.
No, it's the same corner. I keep doing it on. Right, ultimate respect for that corner from now on. It's that jump. You land off the jump and I tip it in too early, and then I just can't control the oversteer.
2, 1, go. 5 right long. Opens over crest 50. 4 right of it jumps into don't cut. 4 left long. Opens over crest 30. Turn late. Heavy left. And flat 6 right long. 130. Middle of a crest.
Oh, Ghost is just in front of me, but I'm not going to let that put me off.
200.
The difference I'm looking for is so small, I can gain it in just one corner with one gear change kind of thing.
Into 6 left long.
Well, now that's cutting it close to the apex. But I had to power it out to get round the corner then, and ended up losing it up with the rear end a little bit on the exit.
Don't cut. 5 left of a crest.
I was too tight to the corner, if there's such a thing.
6 left. 100.
Oh, why not just chuck a roll in there and another one? Ah, god damn. As you can hear, I just kept it flat out, intending on it, just landing back on its wheels and carrying on. But unfortunately we didn't. Never mind. Good job, it didn't cost me millions of pounds, and we just restart. Right, let's push. Not like I haven't been already, but
4, 3,
need to make it through the stage as well. That's the important thing.
5 right long.
It's all good pushing on every corner, but there's no point if you don't get to the end.
Jumps into don't cut. 4 left long. Opens of a crest 30. Turn late. Heavy left. And flat 6 right long. 130.
Felt decent then, had decent traction straight away out of there in first. Sometimes it can feel like it just struggles a bit.
4 right, very long, tightens turn, heavy right.
Oh no. Well, I thought I'd got that wrong then, but no, managed to tide it back up. Hit the limiter in first, so lost a bit of time on the gears coming out. Ghost has just gone past me because of that probably. Just hitting the limiter makes a bit of difference. Close that rock on the inside then. Managed to hit the managed to avoid the outside wall there for a change. Oh no, got it nowhere near turned in enough, but the rear end didn't get the oversteer going, and saying that, my Ghost still only there. Oh, I ruined that completely. Could have carried on. Just lost focus because I hit that wall. Oh, it's so hard. I know I keep saying it, but just having to push this hard is it's tricky. 2, 1, go. 5 right long. Like I say, one corner and one bad line, and that's it all gone really.
4 left long. Opens of a crest 30, turn late, heavy left. And flat 6 right long. 130.
2 sideways on the exit there. Lost time.
And keep right to the 200. 4 right.
We'll try and make it up with bravery into this corner instead.
Into 6 left long.
Oh, it's so feels narrow to be all sideways down there, but that's kind of how you've got to enter the corner. It's a tricky corner that, but it's a really good one. Anyway, it's a restart fest at the moment. Need to stop restarting and get a stage in.
5 right long, opens over crest 50.
This is the one.
Jumps into don't cut, 4 left long.
Oh, that's a bit sideways over there straight away.
Heavy left.
And then a bit wide through there. Tiny differences, like I say. Not massive mistakes, but...
130.
And then coming out of that hairpin like that is just too slow to carry on, really. So another restart. Need to tidy up this first section. I'm taking liberties a little bit.
5, 4, 3, opens over crest 50. All right over jumps into don't cut or left long. Opens over crest 30, turn late, hairpin left. And flat, 6 right long. 130.
Better, didn't really put the power down whilst I was going sideways. I waited until I was in a straight line, get a better exit because of it. Still dropped behind the ghost slightly, but it's only there right in front of me, nothing to worry about.
Just 6 left long.
Oh, that was good. Felt like a proper rally driver then.
Left of a crest, 80. Don't cut, 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right, 100, 6 left.
Oh god, you've got to take that close to that inside rock that you can't really see, but there is one there because I've hit it before.
Into 6 left, extra long. Into 6 right, extra long. Tightens 5, 100. 5 left,
No.
100.
Oh, that was sideways, managed to gather it up just about. Went off a little bit, but carry on anyway. I'm still in front of my ghost, I think. Definite time loss from that though. Alright, let's make sure we get this bit right. It's another part where I keep losing time through here.
Turn 1 left, opens through narrow gate, 120.
Massive cut, but I think that's what it needs to get a bit more time out of it, that corner.
Extra long, opens of a crest, 50.
You need to drive all the way through this, and I keep losing it into the beginning of that corner, and then it's uphill, so I'm losing a bit of time through there as well. Getting oversteer, going into that uphill section.
Just 6 left, don't cut, 100.
I haven't seen my ghost for a while, so I'm hopeful.
4 left long, opens.
This is where it all gets a bit tricky down here though, really.
70.
Hitting the limiter in third there, that was a bit of a mistake.
Opens. Into 4 left long, 30.
Oh, wide.
6 right.
Oh no, there's my ghost. That's not good. Makes me want to push harder and I just go straight into the wall straight away. And right at the end as well, more or less.
30. Right long, opens. 30.
Oh, pushing. As soon as you see your ghost, it makes you push even harder again. I don't know if I can actually beat that, I'll be completely honest. It's going to be a bit of a chore. I'm going to end up sitting here for ages.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to give it a rest sometime soon, another 10 minutes or so. I'll have a few more attempts and see if I can do it, and then I think call it a do if I can. It's not like I haven't given it many goes. You just got to admit defeat sometimes and just admit that that's about as fast as I can do it. I ain't actually good enough to go faster through that stage. No, I'm going to restart that. Just because my buttons are playing up again on me. Just because I'm already down on my ghost basically. Just make sure my stick works again. Yeah, working again. Right.
5, 4.
This is the one.
2,
I can feel it.
5 right long, opens over crest 50.
I haven't said that about 100 times today, out.
Jumps into don't cut or left long. Opens over crest 30, turn late, hairpin left. And flat, 6 right long. 130.
Oh no, bogged down. I were in second then coming out. I went into it quite nicely as well. Schoolboy error. Can't even get my gears right.
Very long, tightens turn, hairpin right. Into 6 left long. Into 5 right long.
Too untidy into there really.
Into 6 left of
We'll stick with it though.
80.
I think I can gain quite a lot through the end of the stage. Bit of a shame I'm not up there with my ghost already. In fact, I will restart. Sorry if you're watching this, it's really boring with all the restarts, but it's just necessary to try and do what I'm trying to achieve really. I know it's probably not the best stream and not the most entertaining, but there you go. Oh, I've gained a bit of time there by jumping the start a bit. It's the nature of time trial, I'm afraid.
Opens of a crest, 32.
And no one makes you watch it at the end of the day.
And flat, 6 right long. 130.
That felt like a good start.
Middle of a crest.
Anti-McGurk, so
and keep right to
I feel like that's a good start. Let's try and carry it on now.
Right, very long, tightens turn, hairpin right. Into 6 left long. Into 5 right long. Into 6 left of a crest. 80. Don't cut. 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right. 100. 6 left. 120. 6 left of a crest.
Softened my brake pedal up the other day a little bit, and I think it's done me quite a bit of good actually.
Extra long.
Just it's a bit softer and it's got a little bit more travel to it.
Long, tightens 5, 100. 5 left long, 100.
Especially for rallying, because I don't want to be applying too much pressure with my left foot. I'm not that good with it really, so I prefer it to be a bit softer and just damper pressure really. I don't know why I've just said damper, but a bit less pressure, a bit softer pressure. Hard to get a good exit out of that second corner there, but I've done alright. I've got 2 green sectors on the screen on the right. I need to carry more speed through it. That's probably a little bit better. That's what I was on about earlier, where having a moment of oversteer at the bottom of that hill just slows you right down all the way up that hill. So hopefully that was a bit better because I avoided that. So again, tiny differences we're looking at here. Oh no, we just went a bit wide on entry. I just thought I could get away with it. I knew I was going wide, so I lifted off a bit and then I touched the wall. It's so frigging frustrating. Like I say, one mistake. I can't give any corner any respect really. I've got to hit it flat out, or as flat out as I can.
5 right long, opens over crest 50. 4 right of it jumps into don't cut. 4 left long. Opens over crest 30, turn late.
Oh, good weight transfer through there. That'll be fast that.
And flat 6 right long. 130.
Right, this is the one. That's a good start. I could just feel that's a good start. As my ghost pulls in front of me slightly, so it's not that great a start, but it felt good. He's only there, he's my ghost. And he's an idiot. I know I can beat him because it's me. That's hitting the apex. Yeah. That's about as tight as you can take that hairpin.
Don't cut. 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right. 100. 6 left.
Oh, God, sideways that time through there. That's not good. Lost a bit of time. Bit of momentum. So my ghost starts pulling away in front of me. Nothing to worry about there. I need to give this corner a bit more respect to keep going wide there. Look, I've gained time because of that now as well, even though I still didn't take it brilliantly. Same with this one, just roll it in a bit more than I do normally. Going sideways into there normally and screwing off speed. So I need to consider every corner really now, in a way. And now I can gain a little bit more time. It's really hard to see that corner and whereabouts it is and where you've got to brake, more importantly. It does say it's an unseen corner, but it is really quite tricky to see. Even though you know whereabouts it is and that it's coming as well. So again, avoided the oversteer at the bottom of that hill, so carried more speed up there, no doubt. So fast through that bit. So this is a corner I struggle with, so let's get it done easy and early. Lost a bit of speed, but at least I got through it without a mistake. And this is where I can try and make up time for all these corners now. This is where there's definitely a bit of time to be gained.
6 left and 6 right long, tightens turn 3 long. Opens 30. right long, opens. 30,
Gained a little bit on the ghost there, but not enough.
50, 4 right tightens, 5 left, very long.
Gained a bit there, that's good.
4 cut.
Oh.
Right of a crest, into 5 left
No,
long, caution
no.
cut of a finish.
Ah, this is how close it is, battling away with my ghost there. Oh. So about an hour ago I would have been ecstatic with that time, but now I'm absolutely gutted. So it's a 2:54.325, and I think I'll have one more, definitely one last go at it, and then I think I'm going to call it a do. It's too intense to try and keep going at. It's I need to go and open window slightly as well. I'm getting a bit warm, but yeah, it's pretty intense to keep going at. It's pretty full on. Right, so let's have another go. Don't know why I'm picking up a pad. One last go. Hopefully get a decent staging, even if it's a slower one, and I'll watch the replay a little bit and then probably end it after the replay.
1, go. 5 right long, opens over crest 50. 4 right of it jumps, into don't cut, 4 left long. Opens over crest 30, turn late, happy left.
Oh, I thought I was going wide, but I thought I got away with it.
130.
I punched my way down the gears on the sequential then. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was good.
And keep right to the 200.
Dropping into first for the hairpin.
4 right.
Same down here to be fair, but you do it a bit slower.
Hairpin right. Into 6 left long. Into 5 right.
Ah, just a bit sideways on the exit there.
Into 6 left of
Not too bad though.
80.
Can't see my ghost in front of me, but I know it's close.
Cut, 5 left of a crest.
No, there it is now, it's just gone in front of me.
100. 6 left.
Sideways, that's not good. Fast section this, I've scrubbed up a bit of speed by a bit of oversteer there. I know we're in rallying and it's all about having a bit of fun and going sideways, but at the same time, to be fast, that's what you're trying to avoid in a way. So I'm into the wall, that's terrible. But this is going to be the replay one, so I'm keeping it going to actually give us a replay to watch. Maybe I should have just cut it on that last one and done it then, but I can still try and chase my ghost as well. I'm just a bit too far behind really, but with ultimate driving, maybe I can do it. I can definitely go through here quicker. That's better. Oh, thought I was just gonna miss that. Obviously got a little bit too close to it. Oh, I can't have that as a replay, that's terrible. God damn. Forcing me to do another one. God damn.
5, 4, 3, 2.
No, I'll do in Codemaster, so now to keep you playing this game, just make you crash all the time so you want another go.
4 right of it jumps, into don't cut, 4 left on. Opens of a crest, 30, turn late, happy left. And flat, 6 right long. 130. Keep middle of a crest, into 6 right. And keep right to the 200. 4 right, very long, tightens turn, hairpin right. To 6 left long. Into 5 right long.
Got the attitude all set up nice and early there, so sideways, heading in towards the apex, ready to grab the handbrake and just tighten it up, but I didn't quite carry it. Oh, I've lost concentration. Oh, I forgot where I was on the track then. I didn't quite carry it all the way to the apex properly, so one bloody last go. I'm going to cruise through here this time and just have a bit of fun. Make sure I actually get through.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Will I? I'll probably end up pushing.
Go. 5 right long.
It's no fun if you don't push. I just need to get a staging. I need to stop talking quite frankly and just get a staging. So that's what I shall do.
Opens of a crest, 30, turn late, heavy left. And flat, 6 right long, 130. Keep middle of a crest into 6 right, and keep right to the 200. 4 right, very long, tightens turn, hairpin right. Into 6 left long.
Oh, into the bloody wall, banking.
Into 5 right long.
Ah, it's annoying.
Into 6 left of a crest, 80. Don't cut, 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right, 100, 6 left.
No, no. All right, we've got the replay at least. Finaldo. So we don't have to watch as much either. It's a genius, really. So, can I actually... I don't let you have the replay unless you go through till the end of the stage, I don't think. God damn. Oh, I'm getting fed up with this, I'll be honest. I've opened window and it feels even warmer as well.
2, 1, go. 5 right long, opens over crest 50. 4 right of it jumps into don't cut. 4 left long.
Actually, I'm not determined though.
Late, hairpin left. And flat, 6 right long. 130.
Just too slow out of there.
Middle of the crest.
Keep it going though.
Right, and keep right to the 200. 4 right.
You can lose a lot of time in the hairpin. Feels more or less the same every time you do it, but just a slightly different way you come out makes a lot of difference. See, like there, when I actually planted my foot in first gear, it was actually still going sideways a little bit. So the traction that I'm picking up is actually sending me more sideways than forwards and not really accelerating me as fast as it should be. And that's the small differences where you can start gaining little bits of time if you really understand the techniques. I don't, but I'm slowly learning these things and noticing the difference between a good line and a bad line. Even though it might look almost the same, it does make a hell of a difference when you actually realise the difference. I'm still not saying it's easy to do every time you come up to a hairpin or anything, but at least you're trying to you're understanding more of what you're trying to achieve rather than just hoping to chuck it into a hairpin and come out with a smile on your face, basically. Don't go near that gate, yes. It's not bad out of there, actually. Didn't bother with second gear that time, just tried to carry the speed in third and it seemed to work quite nicely.
Middle of a crest, 100. Keep left of a crest, jump, 120. Crest, jump, 5 right. To 6 left, don't cut, 100. Keep middle of a crest, big jump, 40. 4 left long, opens. Into 6 right, 70. 4 right long, opens. Into 4 left long, 30. 6 right, opens long. Into slow, 6 left, and 6 right long, tightens turn, 3 long. Opens, 30. 5 right long.
Definitely the corner where I can make up time is that 3 right, but I can't seem to, I just don't want to push it too hard and end up losing it right at the end of the stage, so, and that's the, oh no, a bit like that. What have I done that for fish finger's sake? Oh, right, I'll finish the stage anyway, so I've got a bit of a replay, but obviously the ending is not brilliant. Buried it in the trees for a minute. Oh, I like rallying, but when you're pushing that hard, it's so frustrating when you have a tiny little error. Anyway, end of stage. So we're so close to the end as well. So yeah, let's give the replay a glance. We'll go back to the beginning, come on. This is that fast hairpin entry into it. I wasn't that entertaining that time, that was terrible. I wasn't even sideways. Got through it quite nice and cleanly, but not the best for the old replay. Mind you, I was up on my time, so it goes to show I was still doing quite well. Until I hit those bloody trees. Riding the wall on two wheels there. Just the way to take that corner. Get as wide as I can against that fence then, on the grass. Sounds awesome. I wonder if there's anyone that, don't know why I've just been thinking about this, oh that's me into the trees there. Never mind, I won't tell you what I was just thinking about, it wasn't exciting. Oh dear, trying to find some kind of gear to carry on going. Devastated with, nice, devastated with my crash. Rammed myself into the wall behind. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining me if you have done. If you haven't subscribed and you've liked what I've done here and you want to see a bit more, then stick with me and subscribe and hit the bell icon. That way you'll get notified when I put a new video up. Probably drive you crazy because at the moment I've had a few weeks off work and I've been putting up about 2 videos a day, it feels like. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. I've been ADG. Hopefully see you again soon.